Another injury has struck the Chicago Bulls, putting Torrey Craig out for an extended period of time. But not all is lost, as we've called up somebody from the Windy City Bulls and signed them on a new deal that could be a potential replacement while he's gone. However, there was a casualty along the way on our roster, and we're going to get into all of that in this episode of Bulls Digest. I'm your host, Joey Mercer, and before we get into it there today, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subbed to the channel recently. We are almost there at our goal of 1,000 subs, and about 92% of you that watch these videos, however, are still not subscribed, so there's a lot of you out there that can help us reach that goal, and I'm sure that you would like to be along with us along this journey as we keep you up to date with the team that we love, the Chicago Bulls, every single day. So go down below, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and every time we upload, you will see this content without having to search for it anymore. So without further ado, let's get into the first topic of today, and that is an injury update. So Torrey Craig did go down with an injury. We didn't know the severity of it, but we knew it had to do with the ankle or the foot, and that's exactly what has happened. But he is out for longer than we initially thought. We thought it might be maximum 4 weeks, but now it's looking like it could be 2 months plus, which is not exactly what you want to hear when he's been playing solid over the past few games, and you never want to hear injuries on the team in general. Now, the report that came out, of course, this was on Bulls.com from the NBA.com affiliate of the Bulls, saying there is a Torrey Craig injury update. So that's, once again, never what you want to hear. He is a great piece to this team. He can play the 3 or 4 very well, a really great 3-and-D guy, and has been so important to us over the last few games. The report came out saying Chicago Bulls forward Torrey Craig has been diagnosed with an acute sprain of his right plantar fascia. Craig will be immobilized for approximately 4 weeks, followed by a period of rehabilitation projected to require an additional 4 to 6 weeks. The injury, which Craig suffered in the second quarter at Miami on December 16th, was revealed following an MRI at Rush Hospital today. Updates will be provided as appropriate. So those are all the updates that we have of right now. What I saw on Bleacher Report is just kind of smoke in the air. It's not necessarily accurate, but it seems like it's going to be 8 to 10 weeks at this point in time. So I won't report that as guaranteed, but that is definitely what I hear at Bulls Digest. I'm speculating from what I can see around the web and based on that report there as well. Now, the next topic that we're going to get in today, we'll talk about a potential replacement, not necessarily right away, but it could be a third string guy that has been coming up with the Windy City Bulls. So that topic is, of course, the called up for success. So this is a really good situation for Henry Drell, the guy that has been called up and is a similar size to Torrey Craig, kind of a similar play style, but he just hasn't been hitting his three-point shots in the G League. But some of that you have to look at sometimes could have to do with the point guard next to him, how he's receiving the ball, and sometimes the system when they're down there in the G League, they come up to the NBA and they hit a lot more shots just because you're getting way better playmakers and players around you. So it's a lot easier to hit those open jumpers when you're in the NBA as opposed to sometimes in the G League having to shoot more difficult shots if you're the best player on the team. Now, this was the report from Shams Charania coming out and saying the Chicago Bulls are signing forward Henry Drell to a 2-way NBA contract per his agent Matt Bellero of Pro Mondo Sports. Drell has played for Bulls Windy City G League affiliate for the past 2 years. So he has been down there for a while now, and he is a big combo forward. He's 6'9", 200 pounds. He is a solid player down there. And he, like I said, the only thing that's really struggled for him is getting the three-point shooting together. But if we look into it here now, Henry Drell actually tweeted out there a few days ago saying, "Chicago, my home." You love to see the guy really engaged with the team right away, wants to be a part of it. This is when he was signed. This wasn't just when he was with the Windy City Bulls. This is now that he's been called up to the Chicago Bulls, and hopefully he can make an impact right away. The next thing I want to show here is, yeah, that's Henry Drell. 6'9", 220, last attended Estonia, undrafted, and he is only 23 years old. So he'll be 24 in April of 2024. But as you can see, that is a guy that could definitely grow with this team. And while Torrey Craig is out, he seems like he could be a really solid replacement. If we look at his numbers with the Windy City Bulls, we can see that last season in 19 games played. He started 14 of those, 26 minutes a game. He was putting up 9 points, shooting 31% from 3, 43 from the field, only 58 from the free throw line, which is not great there last season. About 6 rebounds, 2 assists, only a steal, half a block, and 1.7 turnovers. Everything's gotten a little bit better in more time this season, which is great. He isn't starting as many games as he did the year before. The team is a little bit better down there with the Windy City Bulls now, but not to take that away from him, he seems to be more of a sixth man type with them right now. He's kind of found his way in the starting lineup as of late. But yeah, 29 minutes, he's putting up 12 a game. The field goal percentage is the same on almost 3 attempts more, and he is shooting 2% worse, but on 2 more attempts from 3, the 29% I believe will be better in the NBA, and 82% from the free throw line, albeit on only about 1 attempt a game. That is a big improvement from last season for sure. He's now up to 7 rebounds a game, 1.6 offensive is great. 2.3 assists, so that's up even more, a little bit, as you can see, 3 more minutes, that's about the same. Look at those steals, 2.3 a game. He is playing really great on the defensive end, in the passing lanes down there. I've watched a few games of his with the Windy City Bulls, and not turning the ball over. He is really a catch-and-shoot guy there on the offensive end, but could develop into a 3-and-D guy in the right system, which I think this could be the right system on the current Chicago Bulls, as we do like to share the rock, and that has been great since Lavine has been out. Unfortunately, it has to come with Lavine on an injury, but the Bulls have been playing so great lately, as they did get that massive win over the Philadelphia 76ers the other night. That was a great game to watch. Caruso playing great defense. I saw everybody playing great. Vooch played solid all around. I mean, we had DeMar was struggling till late, but hit some big free throws at the end. And we even had Coby White almost a triple-double. I mean, he has been such a success story this season, really stepping up with Zach LaVine out and doing whatever it takes to get the Chicago Bulls the victory, as Coby White has honestly been the best player on this team, and DeMar honestly has been the second best. I mean, DeMar is a great player and a great shot creator, but you can't deny the fact that Coby White has been the best player on the court now for the past 10 games. It's been phenomenal from him, and it's great to see him really stepping up, putting the work in the offseason like he has with the shooting coaches and different coaches like that, and really, really getting better. He has been absolutely great. I mean, nothing bad to say about Coby White. It's great to watch him out there and become the player we all knew that he could become. Now, the last thing is, there was a casualty, like I mentioned along the way. Henry Jarrell was signed, but we had to waive Justin Lewis to make the roster space. Lewis not getting any playing time, of course, and not really doing anything to contribute to the team in that matter. So Henry Jarrell, I believe, will actually get maybe some playing time just where Torrey Craig is out right now. Could be a good situation for him. Some proper timing there that they signed him. It was about the same time. So I think that's what they're hoping, just for some insurance there. So it'd be nice to see Jarrell get some time. Maybe he can get in there, get a few buckets, just go in there, play some defense, show the hustle, show the effort, and really show Coach Billy Donovan what he can do on both sides of the floor. This has been your host, Joey Mercer. I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Once again, thank all of you for subscribing to the channel, and we're going to hit that goal hopefully very soon, and I thank you all for being on the journey along with us. Make sure to go down below, like and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel as always, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.